life-changing event, which is kind of weird, waking up a couple days afterwards and going, oh, well, challenge accepted. And so that's always kind of just fun to say, getting around stuff. So recovery's been kind of cool. So my spinal cord was kind of separated, and so spinal cord injuries are really, really goofy. So you can kind of step back, and you can kind of step back, and you kind of, it's really, really interesting. So injury level's right about here, so I got my arms and all that, but legs are a little bit shot. So, but it's always kind of interesting because it always can kind of come back. So it's always kind of hopeful, but it's always interesting trying to make the challenge of, well, how do I do that? How to be able to adapt, modify myself to do that. And definitely being through the Boy Scouts and being an Eagle Scout and I mean all the stuff I've done, I definitely wouldn't have had the strength to be able to do it. Because if anything, Boy Scouts are really, really resourceful, especially when they got some duct tape, right, guys? Okay.
Yes.
I like that. So it's been really good. So I think a lot to me that like another Boy Scout troop kind of looking after me. It was kind of nice. So yeah, I know. Thanks, Rob. So I don't know. Just thanks. I hope you guys are having a good, fun time because it's the funnest thing I've ever done in my life, and I want to do more because it's about the greatest thing in the world. Being a Boy Scout. It's good. It's good for your body, your mind, your soul, and everything. How long do you have? I see a lot of tender foots. What else we have? Scouts. All that. That's awesome. Cool. Anyway, you guys have any questions for me? Anything you like my brain being kind of a veteran scouter? You know, or just shocked.
I don't know if all these guys quite know what exactly happened.
Oh, okay.
Will you maybe share a little bit of story about
Oh,
what
okay,
happened?
fair enough. Well, not really, because it's kind of scary. But I was in a car accident. A semi got me, and so luckily there was a car in front of me, and my airbag went off. Hit that. I had a big bruise off the side. It was sweet, awesome looking bruise off the side of my body. I got in, but woke up a couple days later, and my spinal column actually did this. So the spinal column kind of went with it, kind of got stretched. So I'm a small I'm like a small hardware store in my back now. I got 2 rods and 13 screws, and I actually got pictures of surgery. Kind of gruesome, but it's really cool to be like, oh, those are my muscles. So it's like it's good for state practice. So luckily there was I really lucked out. So there was a registered nurse there on the scene, and they got me stabilized. And I got airlifted. I wish I remember that. It's kind of, darn, I wish I remember that because going in a helicopter would be really fun. I've never been in one. So have you guys been in a helicopter?
Well,
You guys want to be in a helicopter? Okay, fair enough. So I just got in a plane a couple days ago. So went over to the Centennial Airport over in Denver, and they flew me up, which was a lot of fun. So, but got injured and took about 11 days to recover, and got shipped up here to Colorado. And so I did pretty well. Doing pretty well right now. I got a lot of kind of those 6 weeks or so for my bones to heal. They take about 6 weeks to knit fully, and they need a little more time to do that. So I had a couple of fun complications, but doing okay now. We're pretty happy about it. So, what else we got?
I'm going to ask you if it's okay, Eagle Scout question. As a younger Eagle Scout, you've been through college, you're established, professional. Can you maybe discuss how being an Eagle Scout impacted getting into college, getting through college, and how you getting a
So if
career?
anything, for Eagle Scouts to be, and to do all scouting, you guys do a lot of hard work out there. Usually it seems fun, but underneath of it, it's kind of hard work once in a while. And doing that, having that, yeah, I'm sorry, let me start over. I've been through college. I work for, I'm a computer programmer, and I work for a program for an aluminum company, which is really cool. So being big nerds out there, you know, we melt down aluminum, we make an alloy, and roll it out to all these cool things. We actually made the space shuttle film, the nose of that, because we had the big roller out there. It was really cool to kind of think about that. But yeah, being an Eagle Scout, it's a lot of perseverance. It's a lot of what are you thinking? Usually I'm quite good at this, but usually a pretty good talker, but I've been out of practice for a few months. So,
Putting me back in front.
yeah, tell me about it. Let's see here.
I'll interject one thing.
Oh, yeah, you interject one. You gotta go.
I was a district advancement for our council, and I went through a lot of Eagle Scouts. And one of the things we tell them at their Eagle Board of Reviews is to make sure you put that Eagle Scout on your resume, because oftentimes that counts. Well, Arthur went off to his interview with Alcoa, and after they found out he was an Eagle Scout, they kind of quit talking to him and kind of said, well, that's the end of the interview, and you can go now, and we'll give you a call. And they said 3 weeks they're going to give him a call. Well, they gave him a week. They gave him about 10 days, and he got a call right away. And the only thing that we can contribute that to is, well, you're a good programmer, and
Eagle Scout.
and you're an Eagle Scout.
Eagle Scout, you got a good moral compass. They know that you're a good person. You got the 10, well, let's just go long. Gosh, too long. That you exemplify, and they can definitely tell. You can definitely tell. As you guys grow, you'll get a lot of knowledge, get a lot of good experiences. You can understand that no matter what happens, you can get over whatever hump you're going at. If it's that hill, if it's that rest of that lake, if it's that extra skill, if it's the Eagle Scout project, a lot of hard work, and you can get over anything, no matter what. So as long as you, where there's a will, there's a way. So if you want to bend up, there's nothing that will stop you doing anything. So.
So what are you planning on doing after you're through the initial recovery phase?
Oh, I'm going back to work, so I'm excited. So there seems to be a lot of really cool opportunities in these kind of more organized groups for people in wheelchairs. And I'm getting, they got really cool, they're called hand cycles. So pretty much like a recumbent bike, so your feet are down there, and here you're sitting up, and you row. You do this, and man, those things go fast. They're awesome. So I'm going to be doing a lot of that, and just a lot of extra stuff that I didn't ever think about. It's going to help me get out of the house more, because I'm a review program, right? I need to see more sunlight. So, but stuff like that. Kayaking is the thing I definitely want to do, because, well, your legs are stuck in there anyway. You got this, let's go, right? So I did a lot of canoeing when I was a Boy Scout. I did a high adventure. I went down to Florida for scuba. Did scuba diving. We did 9 dives. Awesome. High adventure is the greatest thing for us, especially if you get down there. But scuba diving, we did a night dive. It was like 10,000 leagues under the sea, and the lights going on, and all sorts of weird stuff that kind of come out. There was a turtle inside of a Cadillac. Okay, it wasn't inside of a Cadillac, but it might have been the hood of a Cadillac that was hanging out down there. And really, really cool stuff. So, neat dives. Went down. There's a really pristine river down in Missouri that I went down twice. That's all. But I really like canoeing. Wasn't much on the hiking, but now that I kind of got older throughout college, I was like, oh, that kind of sounds like fun. So, I would definitely encourage going to a high adventure. And if you can, when you get experiences leading a high adventure, and that's as much fun as just going. So,
Yeah, are you permanently paralyzed?
Kind of. Right now I can't really move anything from the waist down. I got, stuff kind of comes back after a while. Like about 6 months to a year, things they kind of come back. Like I kind of got some back muscles going on, and I can kind of feel my feet, but they're really goofy injuries. But it gives a lot of good hope for the future. So, yeah, who knows? But, any questions about crazy stuff I've done for scouting? I've done. You guys know catapults? You guys know a variation of that called a trebuchet? Okay. So have you guys built one of those before? Oh, okay. Well, I got kind of a big fish story. After a couple, 4 years ago, as scout camp director down at my summer camp, finally got a good design going for a trebuchet. The 36 long full-on throwing arm, so that part. And the weight was 2 55-gallon barrels. And a gallon of water is about 8 pounds. It's a lot of weight. So we get a bowling pin going pretty darn fast through the air over a 100-foot tree, 200, 300 feet out there, and then just sticking to the ground about halfway when it hit. So that just does some crazy stuff that you get to do with scouts. You can say, yeah, I know how that works. It's cool. So, yeah.
When you were
didn't have any good targets, so, yeah. Let's see, what else did I do? I did tomahawk throwing, I did that, I started up that in my scout camp. A lot of fun. Definitely got my instructors to be pretty darn good at it, like, could get it 30 feet and bullseye, cutting cards in half. Pretty proud of them. So, cool stuff like that. Let's see here. Some really big orienteering courses. I like orienteering. It's kind of fun. I can get myself anywhere around in the wilderness, but in the city, I'm done. I can't get anywhere. But if it's a wilderness, like I got trees and stuff, totally good. So.
I know we've got a few guys who are going to be going to National Jamboree next summer.
I'm so jealous. That's the time of your life. That's really, really cool. That gives you an opportunity of going, hey, I could probably figure out how to do that too. Yeah, that's kind of half the fun trying to figure that out. So, but going there is a great experience. You meet all sorts of people. It's the people. I like people. People watching is kind of my favorite pastime. I really like that. So, some other fun stuff. Black powder, did a little bit of that. I don't know how much you guys do that. Did a little bit of Iowa. We were pretty tight. Couldn't hit anything, but it was fun. Yeah, just fun stuff like that. So, I like knots. I like making stuff. I'm kind of an engineer. I like building things. So I built lots of towers and floating towers and all sorts of fun stuff. Yeah.
What was your most favorite thing that you did in service?
That stuff.
Of course, you hit him with the favorite question.
Yeah, I see how it is. I'm on the board with you now. Eagle Scout project was pretty good. I built a playground and we finished it, so the city code and all that. That was a lot of fun. So I got a lot of fun pictures of like 50 people in my troop crammed in this really tight little space. So that was a lot of fun kind of directing that. Eagle Scout, you know how to do the work, you know how to do everything. Now it's time for you to kind of switch roles and lead. And that's kind of the big thing that we're looking for, leaders of tomorrow. And that's kind of a generic kind of sign of Boy Scouts, but it's really true. So, but summer camp, I worked in summer camp. That was the most fun in the world. I could just go crazy all day. So, and with Jack, he worked with me too. So,
How about you guys? What are some of your favorite things that you've done so far?
I'd say archery.
archery
Ancient stick built.
at last. It was always fun.
Mountain biking is, we had, some cool mountain biking trails that we could bike on this, last summer camp. Well,
Oh,
like this
cool.
year's summer camp. Cause we'd go way up the trail and then we could just go down as fast as we could. So then we'd hit like 40 miles an hour. and
You
we'd
just be
go
careful, you're making me scared. But,
Or do it on a wheelchair.
they do it on a wheelchair. They make other hand cycles that just can go over anything. Like it's a back wheel drive one, got two wheels in the front. And the guy's like, yeah, I just went over a car one day. So like, if I can get my wheels on it, I can get up it. So it's really cool to like let them talk about it. What other questions you guys got? Any fun things?
How hard is it to build that trail?
Very. It took a lot of people. It was a lot of stuff. We could disassemble and get it back up. We got it back up in another camp in about an hour with the help of the trailer. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, it took a lot of help, a lot of thinking. How do we do this safely? And then doing it.
Then I thought, you don't.
Yeah, we do. We did. So.
That's what you want to tell them.
Anyway, I just want to say thank you again. I won't take up all your meeting time, but it
Oh,
really
okay.
gave me all you guys. You guys all look like a fine troop, and we guys have a lot of fun. So I know I did. So I hope you guys have fun. Enjoy yourselves and enjoy every minute you do scouts because it's worth it. It's fun. But thank you.
Thank you.
You guys